I've given a lot of my opinions on my channel, Mudan TV, where I've reviewed tons of anime. You kinda know my opinion on anime. But what about your opinion? I thought, why not take some of my viewers' anime lists and then judge your taste? And keep in mind, it's only my opinion. Let's start with, is it Moksha? I think was the first one. Kimi no Na wa. Ooh, as a 10, I don't know. It was a good show. I like that you can watch it multiple times and you'll discover new things, but it's definitely not a 10. There's so many better films out there. This was updated 3 years ago. That's understandable. Sword Art Online is 8. Contrary to popular belief, I believe this is an 8 out of 10 too. Or at least 7 out of 10. It pretty much paved the way for isekai. The first season of it, I liked. Personally, I was a fan of it. Isaac JLF. Spice and Wolf, I wasn't a fan of it. I think it was just maybe too slow paced, too slice of lifey for me. Angel Beats, 7 out of 10. Again, personally, I can see why people like Angel Beats. I know it's hyped up, but I didn't like it at all. I thought it was very sappy. The people were acted really dumb in certain parts, and the story was very mediocre compared to what they can achieve as a premise. But next up, we have Hydronel, Akira, and actual classic. If any anime film deserves to be a 10 out of 10, it's Akira. Alright, let's see what you don't like. Oh my god. Some of you recommended me this, Utsumusume Sayuri. I had to watch it, and it's actually the worst anime I've seen all time. If one show is worth a 1 out of 10, it's this show. Because it's not only bad, it changes your view on life. I don't want any one of you watching this show. Let's go Danny the editor. No 10 out of 10s, which can be good, can be bad, I don't know. At least you know yourself that you haven't watched a god tier anime. You haven't seen anything that special yet. Terror in Resonance 7. Oh shit, okay. Dorohedoro. Damn, that was a good too. You're just a depressing person, Danny. You just watch banger shows and you're like, yeah, this was okay. Dorohedoro, yeah, I liked it. Who's next? RK Animal Crit. High School DD. 10 out of 10. Okay, I'm starting to understand more you as a person a bit more. My Hero Academia Season 2? My Hero Academia Season 3? Anybody who would put My Hero Academia 10 out of 10, I can't agree with you as a person. I mean, first season, fine. As it went on, man, it didn't keep on being a 10 out of 10. But Tokyo Ghoul, Route A, 8. Let's just say, congratulations, you're the person with the most different taste. Dreaming Cannibal next. Wait, Dreaming Cannibal, what is this? I need an actual explanation right now. Why would you give Death Note a 5 out of 10? Because personally, Death Note, alongside with Mob Psycho 100 and Steins Gate, are my 3 favorite anime that I gave a 10 out of 10.
For Death Note, I can't believe they made an anime based off the Netflix live-action show but made it worse. They should have just kept it as a live-action kappa.
If any of you haven't seen Death Note, just don't watch the anime. Just watch the Netflix one. The name of this person is Praz112. 10 out of 10. Did you just come here to diss me? Is my life a joke to you? Check tags? Wait, what are tags? Cough. Ah, you got me. You got me. This isn't even trolling me. You just gave it a 7 out of 10. Next up, Clown Sora. You've seen so many. Wait, how many? So 654 anime. You've seen 654. I've seen, I'd say maybe around 300. But let's go Fimbulwinter. Pingu in the City. Did you take part in the mimification of Pingu in the City? Where everybody rated it a 10 out of 10 because, you know, they wanted to diss on Mal. And I think it got the #1 spot for like a month or 2 months. Ooh, The World God Only Knows. That's a decent show. I just liked it because the guy had a PSP. And I had a PSP. Next up, Exum Z. Air Gear. I've seen Air Gear when I was pretty small. I don't want to say much about it, only that I liked it because I was young. So, next up, Bitter Black Beans. New Kids on the Slope. Probably my favorite slice of life. One of the only anime that have brought tears to my eyes. Oh my god. Okay. Dropped? What do you mean you dropped? It's 1 episode. You watched 1 out of 1. Did you drop it at the first scene when they started like eating ice cream and stuff? Alright. Pixels 248. Fairy Tale. Okay, Pixels, thank you for joining. Your list sucks. Okay, next up, A Light Polecat. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Steins Gate, my man. Why? It was about to be the strongest list I've covered yet, and then you bring on Ichizoku reviewers at a 10 out of 10? For the meme? The meme's over, man. I mean, Elfin Lied? 8? If you were raised up with Elfin Lied, whatever, but I watched it recently, like 3 years ago, and it was so bad. The first episode, very cinematic, very dark, very grim, but afterwards, it turned into a very bad rom-com. Who's next? Zenfire. Ichizoku reviewers a 9. This is even slightly worse than a 10 out of 10. Because it's like, you didn't go along with the meme. You didn't put it a 10 out of 10. So this means you actually believe it to be a 9. Next up, Regyu. Naruto One Piece. What the f*** is this? It's just shonen. Which again, If you grew up with this, completely understandable. This is a man who doesn't have any shame. That's so many 10 out of 10. Bruh, it's just, oh no. Honestly, it's a Chad move to just watch basic shonen and hentai. Why not just live the best life you can live? Next up, Hey Wajima. Finally, a man for my heart with a death note at 10 out of 10. Next up, Onicron. Okay, this looks like an elite person's taste. You know, you have to be really elite to really enjoy Cowboy People. Because I know it's a good anime, but it's not a 10 out of 10. A lot of these are more like, they're good shows, but not like the best. Like a 10 out of 10 is something you recommend to a friend who doesn't know anything about anime. It's like top tier. King Bunta, End of Evangelion, that's good. Onizuka good. Hunter x Hunter 10 out of 10 lists. I think one of the best ones yet. Finally, someone who recognizes how garbage Elfin Lied actually is. Hellsing. Finally, someone who doesn't recognize good anime. I'm starting to get a feeling that you're really into harems and cute girls. I mean, who wouldn't be? But some people more than others, I see. What have you rated low then, if you like trash isekai so much? You actually don't like trash isekai, cause the Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Einhar is actually one of the worst isekai I've seen. That changed my opinion on you quite a lot now. You actually know what's good and what's bad, to a degree. Oh my god, you rated Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monster GX 7. The highest Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes! For our final shot, who's gonna be? Okay, so what does this look like? Whoa, okay, this map is pretty dope. That's, oh my god, no. How? Tom, I'm so what the how? How's that a thing? Tom just went into the lead by doing I don't know what. Actual mind blown. Evangelion, that's good. Akira, of course. All bangers. Although maybe slightly too many bangers. Well, thank you everybody who are giving in your My Animalist lists, for letting me judge them. Again, this is all my opinion. If you want to, you can check my anime list. I'll link it in the description down below, so you can judge me too. And let me know in the comments what you think of my anime taste. Also, drop a like. It helps me in the eyes of the algorithm, boosts me up, makes me want to do more videos. Maybe at some point, if I go crazy enough, I'll do 3 videos a week. Imagine that. That's actually gonna be too crazy. I'll probably burn out fast and just, quit making videos.